Well, here now, it's all the.
Yeah, the rest of the budget's over those meetings are still going.
So it'll be all night.
Good job.
Yes, we are.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Pepper Silent. I'll be stepping in for Dr. Dorsey for years, and I'm our Deputy Chief City Auditor. Today is Tuesday, February 6th, and it's roughly 1:33 p.m. Joining us, we have our City Treasurer, David Shamfar. We have our Chief Financial Manager, Joel Sexton, and we have Common Council President Corey Ellis. All right, so it should be a pretty quick meeting. We have roughly 7 budget transfers for 2023. We have 2 budget transfers for 2024, and then a single legal settlement. So I'll go ahead and start. Feel free to interrupt if folks have any questions. So our first request is coming from budget, seeking to transfer $146,000 from the contingency account into contracted services. In parentheses, have elections. This has covered the city's portion of the Albany County Board of Election expenses for basically running election operations. We do have Joel here. Feel free to elaborate if necessary.
I know Gideon has emailed, I believe, Dave Riley, asking why this year's bill was $146,000 more than last year's. So I'll share once we get word back. If we get word back.
Oh, so we asked a question, but they haven't gotten back.
That's correct.
Why couldn't they answer it? That's today with opinion, so. Like you said, really, you can't answer the question?
They're no longer ranked.
Yes.
So shouldn't it go down?
Down, that's what I'm saying. You ask, if you send me a bill and I ask you a question, you should be able to tell me, oh, this is why.
Yeah, I don't want to assume.
Well,
Why,
maybe there's a
but-
good reason.
I'm hoping. It's a big
That's a
bill.
big bill.
Well, I would say until you got an answer, then I'm gonna put it on.
I'm just asking, like. If I called up my credit card company and said, hey, why you charging us? They're gonna say, this is why.
Right. And then we have our second request from the budget, seeking to transfer $1,500 from fees and services into contracted services. This is correct to purchase order and cover playground inspections at 2 of our city parks. We have a third request from budget, pulling from a handful of GL accounts. Altogether is $455,000. That total dollar amount is being moved into the contracted services line. This is to cover 2023 Albany parking authority reimbursements. Joel, if I remember correctly, we should be receiving roughly 3 vouchers equating
Yes.
to that
Yeah,
dollar.
they're sitting on my desk,
As soon as it's
reviewed, signed off, and just waiting for the money to move to throw them on Eugene's desk.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right, our fourth request is from city clerk, seeking to transfer $2,500 from training conferences into contracted services. This is to cover their licensing system maintenance. Next request is from DGS, seeking to transfer $99,300 from gasoline to a handful of GL accounts. And this is basically to cover outstanding expenses for 2023. And we do have Frank here, if folks are interested in learning more about that. Our next request is from fire, seeking to transfer $1,760 from contracted services into training fund to cover outstanding 2023 invoices. Then last, we have a request from water, seeking to transfer a total of $59,100. It's pulling from a handful of accounts and going to a handful of accounts. Obviously, you guys will get a copy of the budget transfer document to see the exact GL accounts. This is also to cover outstanding 2023 invoices. And that's it for 2023. For 2024, our first request is from the city clerk's office, seeking to transfer $1,195 from the common council's contracted services line. And it's going into the city clerk's contract service line. Basically, the city clerk's funds were incorrectly used to pay for the E-code 360 software. So we're just making that right. Then the second request is for water, transfer $8,500 from their supplies and materials line. 1,000 of that is going into other equipment. The remaining 7,500 is going into uniforms. And this is to cover a higher cost than originally budgeted for. And if you have any questions, we can jump right into legal settlements. The city settles with Conway Kirby and Shoni Hodnet. I might be mispronouncing that.
Johnny, yeah.
Right, for a total about 32,500. Basically, just a child broke their leg using one of the city's playgrounds. And the parties in the city agreed to that dollar amount. A portion is going to the parent of the child. The remaining is going to the firm that represented them. Any questions? All right, that's it for our agenda. Can I get
My question would be a legal question.
Oh, I'm sorry, say that
I
again?
guess my question would be a legal question. I always thought in any city park, it's play at your own risk.
The issue was that the equipment was damaged
Oh, okay,
or was alleged to be damaged.
okay, all right. That's,
It's if they further question, it's for clarification.
So moved.
Motion moved, from Darius,
Second.
second by Corey Ellis. Is there a motion to adopt the agenda? Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say nay.
Wait,
The motion carried. Agenda has been approved. Can I get a motion to adjourn the meeting? So approved.
Second.
Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The meeting has been, someone thank you, everyone. Have a good
Good afternoon, everybody. Today is Tuesday, February 6, 2024. I'd like to call to the order the meeting for the Board of Contract and Supply. Today present, we have Joe Stetson from the Budget Department, Gary Shankar, City Treasurer, Marissa Franchini, Corporation Counsel, Christopher Marini, Engineer, Frank Zioli, Deputy Commissioner of DGS. The following is offered on behalf of Albany Police Department, resolved that the Secretary be authorized and directed to advertise for bid the following: the purchase and installation of 23 license plate reader cameras. Said proposals to be received by the board at a regular meeting held Friday, May 23rd, 2024 at 1:30 p.m. and that each bidder is required to present a bid deposit equal to the amount of 5%. Ms. Marini has offered the following: resolved that the secretary be authorized and directed to advertise for bid the following: City of Albany, Albany City Hall roof replacement, at 24 Eagle Street. Said proposals to be received by the board, at a regular meeting held Tuesday, March 5th, 2024, 1:30 p.m. and that each bidder is required to present a bid deposit of equal to 5%. The following was offered, resolved that the secretary be authorized and directed to advertise for bid the following: construction of Lincoln Park Pool and associated infrastructure. Said proposal to be received by the board at a regular meeting held on Tuesday, March 5th, 2024 at 1:30 p.m. and that each bidder is required to present a bid deposit of equal to 5%. Mr. Zioli has offered the following: resolved that the secretary be authorized and directed to advertise for bid the following: City of Albany 2024 DGS operations, ADA ramps and sidewalk contract. Said proposals to be received by the board at a regular meeting held on Friday, February 23rd, 2024 at 1:30 p.m. that each bidder is required to present a bid deposit equal to 5%. Mr. Zioli has offered the following: resolved that the secretary be authorized and directed to advertise for bids the following: City of Albany street resurfacing and sidewalk reconstruction project for year 2024, contract number 1. Said proposals to be received by the board at a regular meeting held on Friday, February 23rd, 2024 at 1:30 p.m. and that each bidder is required to present a bid deposit equal to 5%. The following was offered on behalf of Albany Water Board, resolved that the secretary be authorized and directed to advertise for bid the following: Albany Water Board, the liquid line system equipment purchase. Said proposals to be received by the board at a regular meeting held on Friday, February 23rd, 2024 at 1:30 p.m. and that each bidder is required to present a bid deposit equal to 5%. We have one project to be open. This is for the window cleaning services. The first being from Tri-State Facade Services. They have a certified check. And the total base bid is $77,778. The next one is from High Access LLC. They also presented a certified check. Total base bid is $63,220. The next one is from VIP Special Services LLC. I'm not gonna get it for you. The bid bond is enclosed. Total base bid is $43,860. The last one is from Jantronics. Certified check is enclosed. Total base bid is $46,712. The following resolution was offered on behalf of Albany Water Board. Resolved that the Albany Water Board authorizes award of the water and sewer supplies contract to the following bidders in the amount submitted in their bids, on their bids dated January 19, 2024. The FW Wed for water group 1, 2, 3, and 5. Port and Main water groups 4 and 7, and sewer group 1. Ferguson water groups Waterworks, water group 8 and 9, and sewer group 5. Everett J. Prescott, water group 6, sewer group 4. The following was offered on behalf of Albany Water Board. Resolved that the sodium permanganate be awarded to Shannon Chemicals for $9.24 per gallon, as stated on their bids for January 19, 2024. The following was offered on behalf of Albany Water. Resolved that the fine and force aggregate be awarded to RJ Valenti Gravel for the price set forth on their bids January 19, 2024. The following was offered on behalf of Albany Water Board. Change order number 7 to the Beaver Creek Clean River project, Clean River Phase 5 or HVAC project with the Grassy Mechanicals, increasing the contract amount by $5,133.07. With the new contract amount being $1,004,787,067. The new contract date of December 31st, 2020. The following resolution was offered on behalf of Albany Water Board. Resolved that the Albany Water Board approved change order 16 to the Beaver Creek Clean River Phase 3 of 5 general project with W&J Keller and Sons Construction, increasing the contract amount by $404,230.95, with the new contract amount being $35,666,974.33, with a new contract completion date of December 31st, 2024. That includes all of our agenda items for today. Can I get a motion to accept the agenda?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second. Someone second.
Yes.
I'll figure it out.
One of us.
All right, thank you so much.